I think it is. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to try to keep this short. So today's topic is going to be on intention. Um, and it is my intention to actually make this more digestible, more accessible to people. I realize that maybe this is a little bit too much journaling, like 16 minutes, 17-minute episodes of this. Like, I don't fundamentally think that like anybody's really gonna be able to sit through that. Totally don't expect them to. Like especially even people that like I casually mentioned this to that were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. Like that's a big ask. Like I want to keep this short. I want to keep it succinct. I wanted to keep it actually useful to somebody else. And I think that's like kind of the only way that I'm actually gonna perpetuate this thing, anyways. So I'm gonna try to keep it to 5 minutes. And today's topic is gonna be super simple. It's gonna be about intention. So my intention for this series, actually, or whatever this journal is to is good. It's a good intention. It's to be beneficial both to myself, and it's to be beneficial to somebody else. I think those things, like to me, like that's kind of the nature of karma, right? Like it's something's gonna happen for me, something's gonna happen for you, and if something doesn't happen for you, then something's not gonna happen for me. That's kind of the really short version of karma for me. Oh, today's beverage, by the way, yogi tea, lemon ginger, I think, with organic honey from Vaughn's. So classy beverage. So yeah, anyways, so recently I was thinking about intentions, particularly about myself, and my own intentions, right? So like, I think there is this chicken and the egg sort of thing that goes on with me where it's like, like it's like, oh, why am I meditating, right? Like, oh, my intention is to meditate because I intend to cultivate concentration, peace of mind, equanimity, get better at the skills that I want to get better at, like be able to neuroplasticity, whatever. And then, like maybe meditating, like I feel like maybe some of those goals aren't panning out. And so it's then like I get into the state of like, well, what the hell is going on, and then like ultimately getting at this place where, like, well, were my intentions right? Like, what do I know what my intentions truly were? Was I just trying to become like some guru or something, and like kind of running this circle, like a circle around myself. Like, what were my intentions? Like, not really realizing, like, well, maybe it was just my actions that weren't aligned with, like, making my way towards whatever goal like I had intended to. And so like I just wanted to say, like, I think setting intentions is great, and like I'm going to set mine, like my fucking life intentions right here. Like I think my intentions are good. Like I just want to do good. Like that's it. I think it's as simple as that. And like as soon as I nail that down, then I can say, okay, like, well, what does that even mean, right? So like right now, like one of the things that I need is a job, right? And so like one of the things I like, my intention is like I'm going to do good, right? And that for me at this moment, it means I'm going to do right by others by doing right by myself. Like there's a reciprocity in this. I'm going to try to take care of myself by taking care of others. And like this journal is one example of that, right? Like maybe I'm offering a solution to somebody else, but I think I'm offering a solution to myself, and just like having this daily routine of like, having a conversation with myself, which is therapeutic and, might lead to like, I don't know, just possibly imagine I could have a career in, like helping other people in some way like this. That would be fucking fantastic. Like that would be incredible. And I would fucking take that dollar bill, y'all. So anyways, like my intentions are good, and I'm just pinning my, like here it is, like my indelible actions are here right now in me stating that my intentions are good and I'm trying to help myself by helping you. So like I think that is appropriate for today. So yeah, like, and like maybe this won't work out, right? Like maybe the actions are not quite there. Like maybe this isn't the avenue for me to try to help other people and help myself. And in that case, like, maybe I'll get to the end of this month experimental period, right? And be like, gotta find something else, like, but like, I don't need to like double back on myself. Fucking screensaver. like double back on myself and be like, well, were my intentions good? Like, no, I know my intentions are good. Like, I've already nailed that down, right? But like, you know, the actions, like, maybe this isn't the most skilled way of like going about helping myself by helping others. Um, you know, so like maybe I just need to modify the behavior or the my actions and like maybe my speech or maybe, you know, whatever. So like there is the concept of like right thought, right speech, right action, right? And I know my intentions are good. Like I've worked out that bit of like right thought, right? So what follows? Like right speech. Like I feel like I'm trying to do my best with that right now in the moment, and right action. So like I'm really not committing very much action wise. Like I'm just making these YouTube videos. You know, like I'm not committing any crimes. Like I'm following the law. Like I'm doing something that really is not very noticeable. I barely have told anybody about this yet. Um, and like, you know, but it is an action. Like it shows it is a statement of intention, right? So like that's like I feel like, you know, as long as I try to like adjust the speech and the actions bit, like, you know, there's a feedback loop. Like as long as those like things are modified in a way that they sort of make progress towards the intended goal of this thing, then like I'm on the right track. Like, and it might take a long time, it might take a short time, like who knows. And then like the curious thing is that I think if you follow you like you speak with your intention in mind and you behave with your intention in mind, like then that feedback loop, it actually like trains your thoughts, right, to like be more aligned with your intention. Like I think thoughts are chaotic, right? Like I think for most of the time, like I don't have any control over what particular thought comes into my head. Like I don't know that I actually have any control over that. Like I think there's simultaneously just like a bunch of thoughts and like a bunch of possible thoughts that are always kind of manifesting in my cranium, you know, and like I of those options, like I can choose which one like I decide to either speak on or follow into action and behavior. And so like the more I choose those best options, I think it actually trains my thought process to like be more aligned with, you know, to like produce options that are aligned with my intention, and then like for me to even have better selections of like which one of those options do I choose to speak about or to act upon. Um, so yeah, like that's this whole idea for me is like this positive like kind of like machine learning algorithm, you know, that's going on in my brain of like, okay, like just act right, or just like, you know, say the right thing, do the right thing, and then like, you know, like you're already thinking the right thing, but like you'll think the right thing, and like you'll get closer and closer to your goal. So this is what I'm doing for the day, you know, like this is it for today. And then the last thing that I wanted to say is like realize that this practice of doing this for yourself is very much doing it for other people. Like this is a two-way street, like that karmic idea that I was already talking about. You know, like this is not just for you. Like this is to help you be a better, for in my case, like a better son, a better brother, a better friend, a better, I wish I could say, romantic partner. That's not the case right now. A better employee, also not the case right now, but hopefully, um, you know, like all those things. And like in doing so, right, like you are helping mold the people around you. Like you are giving them an example to either aspire to or to say like, no, I don't want to fucking be that, you know, like you're an example either way. So like live out your truest version of yourself. Like that's my opinion about this is like be like not to be like not to be totally cliche, but like be the change that you want to see in the world, right? Like that's how this model works in my head. You know, like, and if you're not the change that somebody else wants to see, well, they're going to modify their behavior, like either by aversion to you, in which case your world gets better, probably, right? Or, you know, or like maybe you are the change that they want to see in themselves, and they're going to like come up and ask you, like, "Ooh, how did you do that? You know, like how are you that way? Like, how do you exist in this way?" And like I find those, you know, when I get asked that, you know, like, you know, mainly about the things I'm passionate about, like scuba diving or I don't know, philosophy or computers. Like people ask me like, oh, how did you do that? Or like, you know, can you teach me that? And I am totally inspired, and like that is it's an honor, and it's something I love to do, is help other people. So anyways, like that is literally the intention that I had for this whole thing, and I went over. God damn it. I'm what, 10 minutes. So all right, I'll cut it down for next time. I hope this was useful, and it was definitely useful for me. So I definitely helped myself. I hope I'm starting to help other people. But yeah, if this resonated at all, would love to hear, support, or, if you have a alternative understanding of how this works, or opinions or suggestions for me. I would absolutely love to hear them. And otherwise, what would my yoga teacher say? The light, the love, the teacher in me honors, respects, and absolutely adores the light, the love, the teacher in you.